Hi there, welcome back. Today's video, we are going to go over 3 of my favorite posture exercises that you can incorporate throughout the day. My name is Kim Kerr, and this channel is all about improving your posture and helping you to reduce your pain with simple daily exercises, many of which you can incorporate throughout the day. So let's get started. One of my #1 exercises that helps the neck or the cervical spine is the very fun chin tuck. You may remember this from the self-evaluation video earlier on. So to do the chin tuck, you want to keep your face straight up and down, and basically you're bringing your chin back like this. And it's a very gentle movement. You shouldn't push or cause pain. In fact, if you have a little pain, you may want to stop. Just very gentle. I'll do a little side view here. Just going to do a little chin tuck like that. So the chin tuck is so easy to incorporate throughout your day. I typically do my chin tucks when I'm at red lights so that the car next to me can be like, hey, what's that lady doing? But so I'll just sit there at my red light doing some chin tucks, because usually when we're driving, at least in the area where I drive, we can tend to get a little bit nervous with crazy drivers out there. So it's a good reminder to tuck your chin. I also do this when I'm working on the computer for an extended period of time. Whenever we're on the computer, we tend to move in. And so this reminds us to kind of tuck that chin to help our posture. So that's my #1 exercise for the neck or for the cervical spine. That's the chin tuck. Okay. My #2 favorite exercise, actually this is probably my all-time favorite exercise of all, but this one's going to help your mid-back or your thoracic spine. And this is another great exercise that is not as easy to incorporate throughout the day because you really need to have a flat wall. So what you're going to do is you're going to lean against a wall and bring your feet about a foot away from the wall. And ideally you don't have a chair rail, because I'm a little compromised right now, but you're going to flatten your back against the wall, and you are going to try and raise your arms up and down. This is kind of like the snow angels that we used to make when we were kiddos, laying in the snow, making snow angels. Some people can't get in this position very well, so I would recommend that you don't push it. So if your head can't touch the wall, I would rather you keep your face straight up and down than to do this to reach back, because that puts your head in a bad position or your neck in a bad position. So just keep your face straight up and down. And if you can touch the wall, great. If you can't, just the most important thing is to keep the face straight up and down. And then you want to try and get your shoulders against the wall. Some people have discomfort if they raise their arms up higher than this, and that's okay. You can start down here and just do as much as you can. I don't want you to force it up here if you have any pain in your shoulders. Some people will feel some discomfort in between their shoulder blades, and typically that is just the muscles saying, hey, I haven't done this before. But it's a great litmus test for your posture. Even if you can't move your arms at all, if you just flatten yourself against the wall, kind of try and press your low back against the wall, try and get your shoulders to touch the wall, just standing here like this can help you to see where your posture is. Some people have a hard time, their shoulders are this way. It's a great effort to get back here. And just do what you can, don't overdo it. That's the key to starting off with a little exercise program, is to not to overdo it. You can injure yourself pretty easily. But ideally, the wall angel, try and flatten your back against the wall and try to incorporate this throughout the day. Maybe just a few, like 3 up to 10, 15, 20. And if I have long days on the computer, I'll get up every hour and go against the wall and do some wall angels. I'll get up more than every hour, but we'll talk about that in another video. But it's a great way to just check your posture and work the muscles in between your shoulder blades. And last but not least, the next exercise is called the pelvic tilt. Let me move pelvic tilt. For the pelvic tilt, you'll need to either sit and lie down on a firm mattress, on a firm ottoman, or the floor. So let's get on down. Okay, so you want to lie on the floor on a firm ottoman with your knees bent, okay? And with a pelvic tilt, basically you're trying to roll your pelvis backwards so that you can press your lower back into the floor. And then go ahead and relax there for a second, but as you lie here, you probably will feel the space between your lower back and the floor or the ottoman. The pelvic tilt will help to press that spine into the floor, okay? Some people really have a hard time understanding how to do this. So a common mistake I see is that people actually roll their pelvis this way, where it increases the space in between the floor and their back. But that's not right. You should be rolling backwards. You should feel your lower back pressing against the floor. You should feel your stomach muscles contracting. It's almost as if you're trying to press your belly button into your spine. You should not feel any pain. If you do feel pain, then please stop. And you might want to talk to your doctor about that. But you could go ahead and try, let's try like 5 pelvic tilts, okay? And I'm not holding it very long for now. We're just rolling back and forth. And that activates our abdominal muscles, okay? And it feels pretty good. Very good. All right. Just to recap what we have done today. Today we talked about 3 exercises that you can incorporate throughout your day to help you correct your posture. We talked about the chin tuck, which helps our cervical spine, the good old chin tuck. We talked about the wall angels, which helps the mid-back or the thoracic spine. And we just talked about the pelvic tilt, which helps the lumbar spine. So for the wall angels that we did before, in order to get your back pressed against the wall, you have to do a little bit of a pelvic tilt. So why care about posture? Really, those with good posture have less chance of having neck or back pain. It's just the simple truth. So most of the patients that I see in the clinic who have neck or back pain also have poor posture. It's just something I have seen clinically over 20 years. And I really do believe that because of technology and our kids today, they are going to have pain a lot earlier on in life than what we may have seen, say, 10 years ago. And I've already seen it in the clinic already. You know, people that I normally see with back pain in their 40s and 50s, I'm seeing 20s and 30s. And it's all about our technology and how we're not checking our posture. So check your posture. Another reason that you should care about good posture is that it helps our muscles to function better. Remember in the self-evaluation video, I showed how I raised my arm overhead. Now, if I had poor posture and I raise my arm, I don't go as far, do I, than when I sit up. So when we have good posture, it helps our muscles to work properly. And that helps to reduce the strain on our muscles and our ligaments and tendons and keeps us out of pain, which is good. So it also helps you to look more alert and friendly if you have upright posture versus, even if I talked very cheerful, I still don't look like I'm ready. So anyway, so let's see. Another term we're going to be discussing in the video series is called body mechanics. And body mechanics basically is a fancy way of saying how we posture ourselves in our day-to-day activities, like putting on our shoes or brushing our teeth. What position is our spine in during those activities? And hopefully my goal is throughout this video series is to make you more alert of the position your spine is in with the regular activities that you have throughout the day. It's very important. So, all right. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you're going to incorporate those 3 exercises throughout the day. I think it'll really help you to feel better. Please stop if you feel any pain. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. We'll see you in the next video. We're going to be discussing